Mel Gibson called me, and I was lucky he'd heard the Tarzan score and said, "This is the man for me for Hacksaw." And so when I flew down to Oz to watch it with him, he showed it to me, and the story is heroic, but the main hero doesn't kill people. So so the story is fairly original in the sense that he doesn't lift a gun, he doesn't shoot people. So we had to avoid using brave and warlike themes. Abbey Road's had so many great stars who've worked here, and the sound is terrific. I worked here a couple of months ago with Hosier, and we did a song. So you get the bandy, lovely crisp sound, and now we're doing an epic score, which proves that the sound here is in one room. You can get any sound you like. There's pictures of Elton John over there. There's pictures of Paul McCartney over there. It's pretty thrilling. The opening sequence is an amazing bit of cinematic. It's beautiful, but it's quite harrowing. It's a war. It's a slow motion. Most of it's slow motion. Fire, explosions, people losing their lives. But I wrote something very simple and psalm-like going across it, and quite beautiful. In fact, I mean, some people are getting burned alive, and it's harrowing and awful. But there's something beautiful about the flames which Mel has managed to capture, and so writing the music that sort of went with that was quite interesting. I'm quite proud of that. I hope it works. I hope it draws the audiences in, and Mel and I worked hard on that. It was specific to this film. We don't want it to be a war film. We want this to be about a man, a true story. We don't want it to be about killing. So yeah, I hope that draws the audiences in. When Mel showed me the film in Sydney, we just sat down for the rest of the day and talked about Desmond. We didn't talk about... there's a love story. There's a beautiful love story in the film. We didn't talk about that. There's war and some harrowing stories to be told there. But really, he just wanted me to get under the skin of Desmond, and that's what I worked on for the first couple of weeks. We've got a full orchestra, big orchestra. We've got a big, not a big choir, we've got a choir. I've overdubbed a couple of specific instruments, a bassoon, which may seem strange to you for a war film, but it's very specifically because of its woody nature, its simplicity, but also the power that it can get out of it. And also solo cello. And I've used them both together in quite an unconventional way. I've used them in two-part harmony, which sort of harks back to early music, but I've tried to do it with a modern twist, and so over some of these enormous harrowing war footage moments, with just two singular lines being played by bassoon and solo cello, it's quite powerful, I hope. I'm thrilled to be working with Mel Gibson, a fantastic director, one who brings real humanity to his films. And this story is a true story of bravery. It has romance, has some action in it, but fundamentally it's a true story of bravery. So those two things really drew me to the film: bravery, spirituality, and Mel Gibson.